What's up guys, LA Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 8 of my Madden Fantasy Draft Connected Franchise Mode on Madden 16. We are the Seahawks, of course, and today we have a big division rivalry game against the San Francisco 49ers. Really excited about this game. In real life, of course, this game actually has a lot of weight to it because if you remember the past 2 years, of course, the Seahawks and 49ers have been really good teams. In real life, this year, the 49ers aren't projecting to be as good of a team as they once were. Due to a lot of hits to their offense and defense. But anyways, this is completely different in this because of course we are playing a fantasy draft, and on my team we are stacked. I mean, there's no denying that. We suffered our first loss not too long ago, but we're trying to bounce back here strong, bounce back and continue our really strong season that we've had so far. I believe we're close to 5-1. But right here, we're going to get a tackle to start the game, and just my luck, they're going to fumble it, get it to another big man. I believe that was an offensive lineman who picked it up, and he's going to run it all the way down to my 35-yard line. That's just bad luck. And immediately following that, they're going to try to throw a deep ball all the way into the end zone. So immediately after they threw this play, I just kind of got a general idea that they are going to try to hit me with some deep plays, and they're going to be a pretty aggressive team this game. That is why I titled this video Big Plays and stuff like that, because realistically, in this game, there's so many big plays. Because you know, of course, me, I have Odell and all those guys. I like to get big plays. I like to get a lot of yardage on one play. And typically, I'll throw deep balls and stuff like that. As you see right there, they get a touchdown on the run to the right side. And they're going to end up going up 7-0 as Jameis Winston's going to come in to hopefully put some points on the board for our team. It's right here. We're going to start off with a pretty nice throw over the middle to Ladarius Green. But anyways, we like to get yards in bunches. You see right there, even that play right there, it was a quick play, but it got us a solid 20 yards in one play, and that's a lot of yards when you think about it. But right here, what was that? Look at this play. Once again, this was an unbelievably weird play. I throw the ball right to Ladarius Green, and Madden decides to teleport him away from the ball. Don't understand what the reason behind that was. Luckily, it won't come back to bite us all that much. It's right here. We're going to get a big play over the middle to Odell Beckham, nonetheless, and that in itself will get us about 40 yards. So you see, the weird thing about our team is right here, I'm going to go into double speed just to show you guys some quick plays that would get us our third first down of the drive. Something that's interesting about our team is not only do we get big plays on deep balls and stuff like that, we have a tendency to get big plays just off quick slants, and that's right here. Eddie Lacy gets a really nice run to the right side. So interesting thing is that's ability, or the advantage of having a really fast set of receivers, that even on these short plays that you'll see me throw occasionally, we will get big yardage out of them. As right here, we get a nice touchdown out of Jameis Winston. He was scrambling right, but still able to get a nice throw to the back of the end zone, and that will give us a 7-7 tie going into the late first quarter. So you see right here, how did we not pull off that tackle? Once again, they're going to get a big play on a run that should have not been that many yards. If we just held onto that tackle, that would have been a really not that big of a deal. But I mean, we messed up on that one, so luckily, or hopefully, we'll come back here and do something of our own. Is right here. Once again, we're going to throw it over the middle to Odell, and Odell's going to get big yardage out of that. It's crazy to me how OBJ is going to be getting all these yards out of these easy throws over the middle. Once again, we're going to throw it over the middle, this time to Eddie Lacy. If you look closely, that was actually a third down, and because Eddie Lacy was so strong in that play, he was able to get us that first down. But talking about going into the fourth down, right here, we're going to be on 4th and 1 at the 31-yard line. Of course, we could have been able to kick the field goal, but I figured, why would we want to do that? I have really strong runners out of the backfield, and I believe in them to be able to give me 1 yard, so I had no difficulty there getting the first down. As you see, he picked up about 8 yards on that play. And then on this play right here, we're going to get the touchdown with Odell. The cornerback tried to play aggressively to pick off the ball, and Jameis Winston put it right where he needed to, and because of that, Odell is going to get his first touchdown of the game. And so right here, we are tied 14-14 going into the second quarter. Pretty big deal right here. We're trying to stop their offense for once. They've been getting big plays all game. And we're going to lay a boom on the running back. The running back a little bit earlier has been just kind of lighting it up on us. I don't remember who this running back is. I'm trying to look and pay close attention to figure out who it was, but I can't find that out. But we are going to force their quarterback to throw a pick, and now it is our time to be on offense. You see, it's tied 14-14. We're trying to finally take a lead, our first lead of the game. If we do manage to do so, we're going to scramble out right. Square was open, but I had to take the thought into consideration that it was a throw on the run, and if I threw it to square, more than likely Jameis Winston would not have been able to get that throw off. So we're going to scramble and take the yardage that we can out of that. But sadly, they're going to stop us at the 41. But guess what? We're taking the 58-yard field goal. For those of you who are wondering why I would take a 58-yarder as he kicks it right through the uprights, for those of you who are wondering why I even risk taking that type of kick, we actually had 11 miles per hour of wind on our side, if you noticed. And because of that, it wasn't really that crazy of a kick. And so I had to take advantage of the wind, and I did so by getting a field goal that was 58 yards long that we probably won't get another field goal that long throughout the whole year, but who knows, we'll see. Either way, I think they have, if I'm paying close enough attention, it looks like they have Peyton Manning and Adrian Peterson. That's unbelievable offense. I can't believe I don't remember this game. I played this game about a week ago, so it's not fresh in my mind at this point. But right here, they're going to take a field goal of their own. And because of that, it's actually going to be a tied game. It seems like we're just kind of balancing out each other's offenses and defenses throughout this game. Every time they score, I score. Every time I get a field goal, they get a field goal. It's just kind of weird how this is all working. As right here, Ladarius Green is going to trip and fall and get himself an extra few yards on that play. And right here, it's 3rd and 16. We need a big play. We're going to scramble out right, stop for a second, and throw a deep ball. And Ladarius Green's going to come down with it in the end zone. Now, when I did that play, I noticed that for some reason nobody was guarding Green. I was worried when I threw the ball because it looked like the safety was going to have enough time to get to it. Luckily, he did not, so therefore, we are going to take a 24-17 victory. Sadly, that celebration will not be long-lived, as just the following play for the 49ers, they're going to tie it up. So why don't we do the same exact thing? We're going to scramble out right. We see Kevin White wide open. Luckily, Jameis Winston gets a nice throw on the run, and because of that nice throw, because of that nice route ran by Kevin White, we are going to take the lead once again, this time 31-24. Kind of an interesting series of events. We get back-to-back big plays. I knew that was kind of an interesting thing that happened when I was editing, is that we just got so many big plays in a row. And this was more what I was referencing when I talked about big plays in the game. And we are going to lay the boom on this man. I don't know who hit him right there, but we forced another fumble. Sadly, we have not been able to recover a fumble all day today. But it won't end up mattering because we're going to get our second pick of the game on Peyton Manning. There we go, boys. Finally, we're going to force a turnover, our second turnover forced of the game, or that we've actually earned. Even though we forced 2 fumbles, we have not actually recovered either of them. But luckily, we are going to continue to run downfield. Sadly, they're going to get the ball right back. You see it there at their own 31. They're moving downfield, and we just can't seem to tackle this running back. I don't know why. I believe, like I said, that is Adrian Peterson, so that's the only real reasoning I have as to why we might have difficulty tackling him. But man, is he just running through our whole defense. Either way, though, we are just trying to get a stop here. Hopefully that will be enough to get us a lead. You see, we actually do that. They're going to have to punt the ball off to us, as that was a 4th and 12 play on that previous clip. And right here, we're going to get a quick play to Odell as they show his stats on this week and his stats on the previous week. So right here, it's 2nd and 10. We're trying to get a big play. We're at the other side of the 50, the 47-yard line, their 47-yard line. And we're going to get this play, oh my, to Odell Beckham behind the cornerback. Beautiful throw by Jameis. I celebrated almost too early. I almost risked us getting the touchdown because I wanted to celebrate right there. Odell is actually going to hit the whip with his 2nd receiving touchdown in the game. There's no denying that he's been a really big pickup for us. And we're going to get our 3rd pick of the game. And this more or less will seal the deal. We are now up by 14 with 4.5 minutes left. But why not add a little bit of insult to injury? Right here, we're going to throw over the middle. And we're going to try or drive down to their 11-yard line. And of course, now that we're so close, we've been so successful from this range this whole entire season. And on the following play, we will actually get the touchdown. And there we go. We're up by 21 with only like 4 minutes left. It's crazy how the tide turned in the second half. It just seems like that's kind of what's been going on for my team. And this first half usually are pretty rough. Second halves really seem to be, I don't know, something changes in our morale, something changes, just something clicks, and I don't know what to describe it as, but luckily that is a thing. So every time it's tied or every time we're losing the first half, you just can't count us out in the second half because we always tend to turn on the Jets one way or another. So luckily, we're going to walk out of here with a 45-31 victory. They actually scored and we scored. It was just kind of a crazy fourth quarter. I didn't show all the scoring in the end because it was kind of obvious towards the end of the game that we were breaking away and that we were going to walk away with the win. So all we really have left is some highlights, and I'm going to be showing you guys the actual box score and all that stuff from the game. So realistically, I don't have much to talk about, so all I really want to say is thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could make more interesting in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Once again, I always like to close out with a little bit of support, a little bit of thank you, because I always check out my videos, see how they're doing, see the amount of support they're getting. And there's just no denying that you guys have been showing a lot of support for Madden, a lot of support, especially compared to last year. Last year, Madden kind of died out early on my channel because I just didn't feel like we were getting enough support for it, and I didn't feel like you guys were liking it. But this year, such an obvious amount of support has been poured into this series from you guys, and of course from me, because I really do care a lot about the series. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where the series can take us and just seeing where Madden can take us as a channel and as a whole in general. So I really want to say thank you guys for all your support, and just know that I've been paying attention to it. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.